Welcome, coin collectors and history buffs. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins that might just be hiding in your collection. We're talking about the 1996 United States dime, an unassuming coin with a story to tell and an incredible value that will leave you speechless. If you thought dimes were just small change, think again. Stick with us, and you'll soon understand why this particular dime is worth far more than its face value. The United States dime has been a staple of American currency for over a century, but not all dimes are created equal. The 1996 dime stands out, not because of its age or rarity, after all, it's just a few decades old, but because of a rare minting error that makes it an extraordinarily valuable find. For most people, a dime is just 10 cents, a small, everyday coin. However, for those in the know, the 1996 dime is far from ordinary. To understand the true value of this coin, we need to take a step back and appreciate its history and design. The dime has been part of U.S. currency since 1796, and it has gone through several design changes. The 1996 dime, however, carries a powerful piece of American symbolism. The obverse side of the coin features Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt, known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, is one of the most respected figures in American history. His portrait has graced the dime since 1946, and it remains a symbol of resilience and leadership. On the reverse side of the 1996 dime, you'll find a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, which represent liberty, peace, and strength, respectively. These elements were chosen to reflect the enduring ideals of the United States, and they've remained unchanged for decades. The design was created by renowned artist John R. Sinek, and it remains one of the most recognizable coin designs in the world. Now, let's shift gears and talk about what makes the 1996 dime so special. While most dimes from this year were minted without any issues, a small number of them were struck with a rare error, one that turns an ordinary coin into a treasure worth thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars. Minting errors are a fascinating part of numismatics, and they often occur when something goes wrong during the coin's production. In this case, the error involves a misaligned die, which means that the design was not properly struck onto the coin. This small flaw can cause the coin to appear slightly off-center or with uneven details. So, why is this error so important? For collectors, rarity is everything. When a coin is produced with a minting error, it becomes a one-of-a-kind piece. These coins are highly sought after because they're unique, there's no other coin like it. In fact, the 1996 dime with this particular error is considered one of the most desirable dimes in existence today. The rarity of the misaligned die, combined with the fact that very few of these coins have survived in excellent condition, makes it a highly valuable collector's item, but it doesn't stop there. The value of the 1996 dime has skyrocketed in recent years, thanks to its unique features and the growing demand among collectors. Coins with minting errors often attract attention at auctions and coin shows, where enthusiasts are willing to pay top dollar for the rarest of the rare. In fact, some of these dimes have been sold for staggering amounts of money, and their value continues to increase as time goes on. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, how much is the 1996 dime actually worth? If you happen to have a 1996 dime in your possession with that rare minting error and it's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a coin worth as much as $85,000. Yes, you heard that right, $85,000 for a single dime. This is no exaggeration. Coins with such rare and unusual features can command a hefty price at auctions, where bidders are willing to compete for the opportunity to own a piece of numismatic history. The 1996 dime is a perfect example of how even the most ordinary-looking coins can hold immense value, depending on their condition and rarity. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these dimes in your collection, or even find one in your change, it's worth taking the time to examine it closely. Look for any signs of a minting error, such as an off-center strike or unusual details. If you find a 1996 dime with a rare flaw, you could be sitting on a small fortune. For those of you who are just starting out in coin collecting, this is a prime example of why it's important to keep an eye out for unusual coins, especially those that come from certain years or have distinctive features. The world of numismatics is full of surprises, and you never know what hidden treasures might be waiting in your collection or in your pockets. In the end, the 1996 dime is a shining example of how even the smallest and most seemingly insignificant coins can have a story to tell and a value beyond imagination. It's a reminder that there's more to coin collecting than just gathering coins for their face value. It's about discovering history, appreciating craftsmanship, and finding that rare gem that could be worth a small fortune. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a piece of US currency that you might not expect to be worth a small fortune, the 2002 United States dime. At first glance, it may seem like just another dime, but as we uncover the fascinating details, you'll quickly realize that this coin holds a secret worth far more than its face value. Stick with us as we explore what makes the 2002 dime so special, its history, and, of course, how much this unassuming little coin could be worth today. The dime, a 10-cent coin, is one of the most common pieces of currency in the United States. We use them daily for small purchases, and most people don't give them a second thought. But for coin collectors, every coin has the potential to be a hidden treasure, and the 2002 dime is a perfect example of this. It might surprise you to learn that this seemingly ordinary dime has garnered attention in the numismatic world because of its rarity and certain unique features that could make it worth thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars. To truly understand the significance of the 2002 dime, it's important to first look at its background. The design of the dime has remained largely unchanged for decades. Since 1946, the obverse side of the coin has featured the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt is remembered for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, and his image on the dime is a tribute to his contributions to the nation. On the reverse side of the 2002 dime, we find a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols that represent liberty, peace, and strength. This design, created by artist John R. Sinek, has stood the test of time and remains one of the most enduring symbols in American coinage. But what sets the 2002 dime apart from other years of the coin is something much rarer and less obvious, an error that can turn a seemingly regular dime into a highly sought-after collector's item. You see, coin minting errors are one of the most exciting aspects of numismatics. These errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process, and the result is a coin that is slightly off-center, misaligned, or struck with unusual characteristics. While most minting errors are relatively minor and don't make a huge impact on a coin's value, some errors are so rare and striking that they can cause a coin's worth to skyrocket. The 2002 dime has a particularly interesting error that is highly prized by collectors. This error involves a double strike, meaning the coin was stamped with the design more than once, creating a noticeable shift in the image on the coin. Double-struck coins are a type of minting flaw that occurs when the coin is struck by the die more than once, usually in slightly different positions. This creates an overlapping or ghosting effect on the coin, making it stand out as a unique and valuable piece. Finding a 2002 dime with a double strike is extremely rare, and this is what makes these coins so valuable. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for minting errors, and a double-struck dime can fetch a significant price, especially if it is in excellent condition. The rarity of these error coins, combined with the fact that they come from such a well-known and widely circulated coin, makes them highly desirable in the numismatic market. But it's not just the double-strike error that makes the 2002 dime valuable. There are other potential errors that collectors look for, such as coins with off-center strikes or unusual die cracks. These errors can create one-of-a-kind coins that stand out from the rest of the dimes in circulation, and as with all rare coins, the more unique the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. So, what exactly does this mean for the 2002 dime in terms of its value? While most 2002 dimes are worth just their face value of 10 cents, a dime with a significant minting error could be worth far more. In fact, if you happen to have one of these error dimes, especially one with a double strike or another rare flaw, you could be sitting on a coin worth an impressive $75,000. That's right, $75,000 for a single dime. For most people, that might sound unbelievable. How could a small, everyday coin be worth so much? But when you consider the rarity of these minting errors and the demand among collectors for such unique pieces, it starts to make sense. Coins with errors like this are rare treasures, and as time goes on, their value only increases as more collectors recognize their worth. If you're lucky enough to find a 2002 dime with an error, it's crucial to have it properly evaluated by a professional coin grader. The condition of the coin plays a major role in its value, and a well-preserved coin with minimal wear will always fetch a higher price than one that has been heavily circulated. In addition, getting the coin authenticated by a reputable grading service can help ensure that you get the best price for your rare find. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 2002 dime is a prime example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can become a valuable collector's item. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting to explore the world of numismatics, it's important to keep an eye out for potential treasures like this. You never know what you might find in your pocket change or in your collection, and coins like the 2002 dime show just how rewarding this hobby can be. In conclusion, the 2002 United States dime might appear to be a simple, everyday coin, but with the right error or minting flaw, it can become a highly valuable piece of history. A dime with a double strike, off-center strike, or another rare error could be worth tens of thousands of dollars, and for some lucky collectors, a 2002 dime could even fetch as much as $75,000. So, the next time you come across a 2002 dime, take a closer look. You might just have a small fortune in your hands. We're going to take a close look at a coin that you might have overlooked in your collection, the 2013 United States dime. At first glance, this coin might seem like just another modern dime, but trust us, it's worth paying attention to. Stick around, because by the end of this video, we'll reveal how much this seemingly ordinary dime could be worth in the numismatic world. The United States dime is often overshadowed by larger denominations like the quarter and the dollar coin, but don't be fooled, this small 10-cent piece can hold incredible value, especially when it's the result of a minting error or a rare characteristic. Most of us think of dimes as just pocket change, the coins we toss in our pockets without giving them a second thought. But for those in the know, a coin like the 2013 dime can be much more than just a simple currency piece. In fact, it can be worth thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars, depending on a few key factors. So, what makes this dime so special? Let's dive into the story behind it. To truly appreciate the 2013 dime, we first need to understand its design history. The dime is a staple of U.S. coinage, and the design has remained remarkably consistent over the years. Since 1946, the obverse of the dime has featured a portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt's image was chosen to honor his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, and it has graced the dime for more than 70 years. His likeness on the dime is a testament to his lasting impact on the country, and it remains one of the most iconic portraits in U.S. coin history. On the reverse side of the dime, you'll find a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, which symbolize liberty, peace, and strength, respectively. This design, created by artist John R. Sinek, has become synonymous with American ideals, and it's instantly recognizable to anyone familiar with U.S. coinage. However, while the design of the 2013 dime is visually appealing and symbolic of the nation's core values, it's not the design itself that makes this coin stand out in the world of collectors. No, what truly sets the 2013 dime apart is something that's much rarer and harder to find: minting errors. Minting errors are one of the most exciting aspects of numismatics, and they are responsible for some of the highest prices ever fetched by coins at auctions. Minting errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process, and as a result, the coin doesn't meet the intended specifications. These errors can range from slight misalignments to more dramatic mistakes that make the coin stand out as something unique and valuable. The 2013 dime, while a relatively modern coin, is no stranger to minting errors, and these errors are what make it so sought after by collectors. One of the most common minting errors found on 2013 dimes is a misaligned die error. This happens when the die that strikes the coin is slightly off-center, resulting in a coin that appears to have an incomplete or off-center design. This misalignment can make the coin appear strikingly different from a standard, perfectly struck dime. While such errors are relatively rare, they are highly coveted by collectors, as they turn an otherwise ordinary coin into something truly unique. Another error that collectors often look for is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck more than once, causing the design to appear doubled or distorted. The double die error can be subtle, but when spotted, it can make a coin worth much more than its face value. For those lucky enough to find a 2013 dime with a double die, the value of the coin can skyrocket, especially if the error is pronounced and clearly visible to the naked eye. While misaligned die errors and double die errors are the most common types of minting flaws on the 2013 dime, there are also other types of errors that can increase a coin's value. Some coins may feature unusual rim characteristics, or even strange die cracks that appear during the minting process. Each of these anomalies can make a coin more valuable, and the more distinctive and rare the error, the more highly sought after the coin becomes. The real excitement for collectors, however, comes when they find a 2013 dime in pristine condition, especially if it features one of these rare minting errors. Coins that have been carefully preserved and maintained are always worth more than those that have been heavily circulated and worn over time. In fact, a coin's condition is often the most important factor in determining its value. A 2013 dime with a significant error, but one that has been kept in mint condition, could be worth far more than the same coin in average or poor condition. So, how much is the 2013 dime worth? Well, if you happen to have a 2013 dime in your collection with one of these rare minting errors, whether it's a misaligned die, double die, or another unique flaw, and the coin is in excellent, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a coin worth an astonishing $65,000. Yes, you read that right, $65,000 for a single dime. It's hard to believe that a coin as small and simple as a dime could carry such a hefty price tag, but that's the magic of the world of rare coins. A tiny mistake in the minting process can turn an ordinary coin into a rare and valuable collector's item. For those lucky enough to find one of these error coins, the rewards can be substantial. If you're a coin collector, or just someone with a keen eye for rare treasures, it's always a good idea to take a closer look at the coins in your collection or the change you receive. You never know when you might come across a coin like the 2013 dime, one that could be worth far more than its face value. And if you happen to stumble upon a dime with a rare minting error, it could change your life. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this exploration into the fascinating world of rare coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future discoveries. Happy collecting, and remember, sometimes the smallest coins hold the greatest treasures.